Hello, dear world of the internet. Today I will be showing a video on how I make buttons since I've been getting a lot of questions recently. Now that I've opened an Etsy shop, I'll put a link below so you guys can maybe check that out if you'd like. But I've been getting a lot of questions asking, oh, how do you make these buttons? I'd love to be able to make these. And yes, they are a great thing. I first made one in high school, and that's what really got me hooked on it. And I have well, not recently, but I did buy this machine, and this is how I make them. Bought the machine. I went to buttonbitbiz.com, and it came with the machine, the cutter, and enough pieces to make 1,000 buttons, and that cost $369.95. Yes, it's pricey, but it is definitely worth it. And if you do sell them, you do make that money back. So if you open a shop or just sell them locally to your community or whatever, or at school, great thing. Or just for fun. It's always super fun to make designs for them or put quotes on them. It's a great thing. I definitely would recommend it. There's plenty of other websites too, so this is probably one of the lowest ones that I found though. So the dimensions that I got my buttons for were the final product. It's 1 inch and 3/4. So this is the final product of a button. So here's the diameter and whatnot. But when you're making the image for the button, you have to make it a little bit bigger. So for the 1 3/4 one, the image has to be 2.008 inches, as it says right there. And that's just so the image can fit all around the button, like so. Sorry, bad lighting. There you go. And as you can see, it's a pin back button, and Button Biz has different varieties. It has a lot of options. You can do magnets as well, but that it's a little bit more extra. And they have machines with interchangeable parts, but also extra. And I'm broke, and I just want to do buttons for now. So maybe one day I'll do magnets, but not today. So essentially, it comes with. Oh, I should have opened the bag sooner. I'm gonna put the camera down. Don't freak out. Ah. Okay. Essentially, it comes with three parts to make the button. So you got your front part where the image lays on, which is this smooth and it's concave, convex. I don't know. You get the gist. So that's the front part. Then it's got the back with the pin back. So as you can see here. And then the pin part. Lovely. And then you got your plastic. You can't really see that, but you get the gist. It's the plastic that goes over so the image doesn't damage, so it doesn't get wet or anything. So essentially, it's fairly simple, actually very simple. Oh, and also it comes with a cutter, like I said. It's an adjustable one, so you can change the size of the cut that you want. So you just turn this part and move it, and the blade is really sharp, so be careful with that. It comes with this plastic cover. I'm sure it was to cover the actual blade so you don't hurt yourself. But I ended up cutting a hole that is the diameter of the... Is it diameter or radius? I don't know. But I'm just going to say diameter. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. So I can easily cut, align the picture. So, because if you take this off, here, let me take it off real quick. It's gonna be a pain putting back on, but just to show you guys, essentially this is what it looks like. And you kind of it's really more of a guessing game when there's nothing there, so you might mess up a couple of times when cutting. So I figured, well, I'll cut a hole in this. That way I know which way. Oh, that way I can just align it. Alright, sorry I had to cut that, folks. I had to go run and pick up my little sis from school. So as I was saying, right, so it's fairly simple. You got your cutter here. Once you have your image ready, it's like 4-step process of actually making the button or putting it together. So here I have some star butterfly pictures that I drew and I scanned onto the computer, and made a bunch of copies of it. So what you do here is get your image. Got your image nice there. Oh, and it also comes with this thing, so you're not cutting your table or whatever surface you're on. You got line up the circle, make sure it's all in there. And I'm gonna try to set this camera down because I need both hands for this part. Why, camera, why? Okay. Maybe. Okay, one sec. Sorry, folks, I didn't think this through. Alright, perfect. I think. There you go. So what you're gonna do is you push down and you turn it. And it makes a nice clean cut. So. See? Perfect. Alright. Now for the fun part, I guess, if you want to call it that. Get your front part of the button, well, this part, and you're going to see that there's two different slots to put parts in. For the front, you're going to use this one with the little indent, so the front part fits nice and snug in there. See? Doesn't move. Then you're going to go and put your image right on top, as so. Then you're going to get your plastic part, and then place that on top. Then you're going to turn. And then you press down. Afterward, you get your back and make sure that, what is it? Okay, so the pin part facing down, like so. Make sure it's going the same direction you put your image in. And you turn. It's gone. No, magic. Press down. And voila, you got your button ready to go. Pin it on anything you want, your shirt, your backpack, show it off to your friends, your family, make them jealous. And there you go. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. That's the magic of making buttons with this lovely machine that I got on buttonbiz.com. And they sell the sets in less than 1,000. I know they have 500, maybe 150, and then they have 50. So you don't have to buy it in big bulks. And afterward, if you run out of parts, you can just buy more. It's really convenient. I'll make sure to put a link below to the website. But essentially, that's it. And then you can just make as many as you want, do whatever you want with them. Anyway, I hope this video helped, and I hope it inspired you to go out and maybe save up a bit for this machine. Or, ask your parents or significant other, see if they don't mind buying it for you. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around.